Welcome back to the arena, guys. Today we are back with another episode, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at how to use the Yeti Bo Bat attack strategy at Town Hall 12. The bats, they're really strong and powerful if used correctly, and they're really dominating the meta right now because we see a lot of single infernos these days, and these island bases are pretty common in these kind of lower Town Hall level wars. So in those cases, the bats, they are a really good option to take down these island bases. So in this video, we're going to look at the new improved version of the P.E.K.K.A. Bo Bat attack strategy, that is the Yeti Bo Bat. So let's go ahead and then take a look at how to use the Yeti Bo Bat attack strategy. Alright guys, we are into the first attack, and if you take a look at this base, it's got 4 islands like common. We see a lot of island bases these days, and this is one of those style of bases. So we're actually starting off with the Grand Warden walk, similar to what we do on a Yeti smash attack. The Grand Warden comes in along with the healers, and he's gonna take down some of the bases to funnel it down. Just because you can control your Grand Warden, the Grand Warden walk is preferred more than the Queen charge because the Queen is really hard to control. And here comes the Grand Warden walk going in. Now the Grand Warden is gonna support, and here we go. The Grand Warden has taken down the top buildings. The funnel is set right there. We have the Electro Dragon taking down all of this at the bottom. Now we are just sending in our troops straight into the core of the base, and you look at those bowlers coming in, and we have the Grand Warden ability to go through the town hall, so no issues right there. And the town, we did end up picking up a tornado trap at the core, which just took all of our troops. But anyway, we got the Grand Warden ability, and those ice columns popping and freezing all of our main defenses. Interestingly, we have a stone slammer to just extend the funnel for our bats, so that we just go ahead and the stone slammer creates pathing for our core troops which are moving through. And here comes the bat spells. We've taken down that entire section, and the bats are coming in on top of the single inferno. So this is the key thing about the bats. You're not trying to use the bats on the center of the base, or you're not just trying to push your main army into the single infernos. You're just gonna let the bats do their job on that side, and you're just taking the key splash defenses. So we have the bats splitting up into 2 groups, which is kind of unfortunate, but we still have enough bats, and only 1 wizard tower left on the back end, so just freeze used on top of that, and the bats were able to get through. And you still have more Yetis left out. We got our cleanup troops. Pre-spell not even needed right there, just flag on top of those defenses. The bats, when you use them correctly, they are so much strong, they are so powerful. And we've got a lot of these bats left out. We've got troops all around the base, cleaning it up. That's how this strategy is so good. It's really powerful against island bases in general, just because of the 4 isolated infernal towers that we see. And that is it. This base is done, so now let's move on to the next replay and show you guys in more depth. Alright guys, we're looking at this one. This base is kind of similar to the previous one, but this is not exactly an island base, but we still have those 3 Inferno towers in different islands, and it is really annoying to deal with them. So similarly, we are starting off with the Grand Warden walk, and we also have an Electro Dragon to set funnel on the opposite side of the base. And once the funnel is set, we'll be pushing all of our troops into the core of the base. So the funneling process can change according to the base, so you got to be a little creative with that. And in this case, it's so easy because of the style of flat base. You just put 1 Electro Dragon on one side, funnel right there, Warden on the other side, and your troops are gonna move into the core. And we are following our main push with the Wall Wrecker in most cases, because the Wall Wrecker can provide tank, it can break walls and give you access through the base. And here we go, we're actually fighting a double dragon CC. Even if you fight Headhunter CC or whatever in there, these Eddies and bowlers, they're overwhelming for those tiny Headhunters. They're not gonna do much to your troops. And whenever it comes to the bat spells, you're always looking at the splash damage, and in this case, the multi-target Inferno is gone. We've taken down a couple of these wizard towers, and the main threat for the bats at Town Hall 12 is the Ticket Tesla as well. So let's take a look at the base. We've taken down this entire left side, and we've got most of these defenses just scattered on the outside layer. So that is what we're gonna use the bats for. Since we've taken down the core of the base with our main push, the outside need to be cleaned up. That's why we're using the bats. And we still got 3 wizard towers left, as you see. And we need free spells in order to get through those wizard towers. So here comes the first free spell. The wizard tower did get a hit on top of our bats. Unfortunately, we lose a few of them to the first wizard tower, which is kind of unfortunate at this point. And the town hall is still standing, which we still got troops over there to take it down. But unfortunately, the bats cannot get through the rest of this base because we have a Tesla farm at the bottom, which the bats, they're gonna struggle against Tesla farms or splash damaging defenses. So we need to adapt at this point. So we had to use a free spell on top of the Tesla farm to keep the bats alive for a little bit longer, so they actually take down at least the Tesla farm. And as you're seeing right now, the entire base is gone inside the walls. All we've got left is a few buildings on the outside layer, which is easy to get through because we still have the Yetis remaining. Our heroes got their abilities remaining as well. So in these cases, even though your bats go down, you will still get the 3 stars. So that's why this strategy is really powerful against most kind of bases, especially if you're going against single Infernos. And this strategy can dominate against those bases. As you saw in the previous attack, it just dominated the island base. So this strategy is so good against island bases. And also if you find bases where all splash is just thrown to the other one side, you're gonna have a fantastic time 3-starring. So I hope this video helped you guys. If so, please don't forget to leave a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, then make sure to get subscribed and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.